Hey guys, it's Captain Thief with my very next game. For some reason there's quite a bit of loading time between the company logos and the actual gameplay. So, I had to start recording at the end there. It actually had been loading for a full minute. I don't know if that's my computer. I don't know if that's just how the game goes. But yeah, we're going to be playing Stories, The Path of Destinies. Relatively new, but not that new. I'm not really into the scene of playing games like the very day they come out. Though, sometimes I am, I suppose. I set the graphics and everything to high, so, pray for my computer, please. You know what? Let's not mess with that. It's going to screw up fraps or something. Let's just get into the game.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows."
I'm reminded of something.
Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. But then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned.
They went to Candyland.
The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Don't forget to protect that kid. Yeah, just throw that in on your deathbed soliloquy. Actually, wait, not a soliloquy. Anyway, yeah, I'm starting to think maybe that this Toad guy might not be the good guy. I don't know. We'll have to keep playing and find out just to be sure. Anyway, so what is this game like? I hear it's more of an action RPG that has elements of choosing your destiny, so to speak. So I'm sure there will be plenty of times where it's going to ask me to make choices or whatever, or maybe it's going to be completely based off of whether I kill all the enemies or let them live or something unseen like that, which, I appreciate, but sometimes it drives me insane because I didn't know that was a choice I was making in the first place. Yeah. And there's loading. Wonderful, wonderful loading, which I just can't get enough of. You know what? I know what I'll do. This is the last time you'll be sitting through this loading screen with me for a full minute. I'll just, kind of skip through it in the editing, because I'm great like that. It did just save at the top right. When I first started the game, it's like, we recommend your computer set the settings to...
down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone."
No, they won't.
Died for this book. I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Alright, so yeah, I was expecting it not to be as smooth. Okay, so there's... I can't jump, though. I can't jump. This is Bomberman all over again. Bomberman 64. I'm just gonna, start this out by dying. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Let's move forward. It's just going to tutorialize me. That's all right. I can deal. I can deal. That's worrying. My sword has a shadow, but I don't. I am some sort of vampire.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Okay. Yep. Easy enough. I could do with some jumping, but, this will do for now. Alright, attack something with your left stick and X to counter. Sure. I'll do that. Let's counter. Probably not. There we go. I did it. I did it. But it really just blocks. Ow. Which is not something I'm known for, actually. I mean, in Super Smash Bros., I would never ever use my shield. Like, ever. Whatever. I win. That's all that matters to me. 80 health out of 100. And I'm not picking up health all the time, so I'm thinking that this one of those games where...
Dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
They did. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking this is one of those games where health is at a premium. Hold X, grab, aim, and throw. I could do that. Where? Off the cliff? Yeah, I'll throw him off the cliff. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. Yeah, this is a little violent with the stabbing and then the throwing. Particularly the stabbing.
The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship Docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate.
How?
Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away.
That is
Had
he.
to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts.
Wrong
Where
sword.
was Renata going to get a hero sword?
Where indeed? Oh, well, hey, there's just one right down here. You know, it's always good to keep blocks within walking distance of the key.
And wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though.
I think this is where we get to the meat of the game. We get
Perfect.
crafting and upgrades and stuff. Let's do that. Okay, so I can actually just craft a freaking hero sword. Good thing I'm an expert blacksmith who just happens to be a pirate or whatever I am. This is the sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gather the required materials from the chest scattered throughout Boreas. Okay. Select the sword's current power and select its special power. And the resources needed to upgrade the selected swords. Okay. You have enough resources. Craft your first sword now.
Hero
Alright.
sword. QED.
QED. Quota errata demonstratum? No, wait. Erase that second one. Look badass. Okay, I can do that. And next level allows... It also allows to heal oneself. But I need 30 freaking ore. What? Oh, okay. Oh, hey! This is really reminding me of Musashi, actually. But, you know, we'll talk about that later. Alright, so that was my default sword turned into the hero sword. I can does that. I can does that. I can't attack when I'm too close to the workbench. No, I can totally attack when I'm close to the workbench. Whatevs, whatevs.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one.
Oh.
The ravens had come to burn her, and she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was, just the kid.
Okay. And just use it like a key, even though that doesn't make sense. Anyway. I actually kind of like games where you can't jump. A little, if they're able to pull it off. Quote, gaming example, Bomberman 64. I
Came
think
up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Cute, said Renato. Ah, ravens.
good thing I have a third eye in the sky that can look behind me. Okay, so maybe I do learn how to jump. Alright. I just gotta, get used to crowd fighting, I guess. Okay. What's the point of getting a combo
It was
up
time
anyway?
to talk some sense into the kid.
With my
Took his way
sword.
across the ledge and chased the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there.
We got
he'd
3
remember
hours
his
to
old
spare.
skills.
Your narration gets in the way of my interesting stories, Mr. Narrator. Each time you gain a level, you also gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at the altar, scattered throughout warriors to gain new powerful abilities and upgrade existing ones. I love tech trees, guys. I do. Don't hate me on that, but I'm always worried when I play a game that has them because I'm afraid I'm going to get like the completely wrong build. Oh well, I'm just going to do it anyway. Find the description of each skill. Okay. I have 1 skill point. Alright, hook shot skill. It's going to make me do the hook. It won't let me do dashes and stuff. I just know it. Navigate across gaps and pull enemies. Oh, I'm going to totally make some scorpion jokes.
To come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
I can accept that. Remembering after being a master fighter but then retiring or something. I can deal with it. Alright, wooden bridges. Oh, more of these. Okay, so this is our jumping mechanic, guys. We don't inflate giant bombs and then bounce on them.
There was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known.
He didn't know many ships.
Running 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him.
Don't say that.
Something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off.
I bet I can break that thing, am I right?
Peter! But the kid ran for it.
And got captured because he's an idiot.
Nailed him with its eye beam.
Oh, is he dead? Huh. That was not the direction I was expecting it to go. No, I can't destroy that thing. Alright. So obviously, I want this thing to spot me. Or maybe I can pull it in with my hook. Nope. I'll just kill it from behind. Ugh. Ooh, it's full of steak. Gimme. Whatever. You gonna give me a dying speech like everyone else?
The book was unburned. Next
oh wow.
to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes and a kid-sized pile of ashes.
Could I have prevented that?
Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive.
That's what alive means.
Damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Oh, hey, maybe I can break that. Oh, so that's where I can get me some healthy healths. Put some Ori ores. I want some of those. Just apples. I'm gonna call them apples. I don't know what they are. Sorry, guys, but I'm just gonna, check around for more people's precious cargo for me to open up and eat. Okay, not that much. Okay, I can't destroy the hay. Cool. I still think I can jump. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But I can't.
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out.
It was a first edition. Alright.
All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur.
You were a blur.
3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. Where are you running, rebel?
Nice voice.
Poured the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. Just going out for milk? Renato yelled back.
His head's
Where can
huge.
you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life! It called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper. The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lupino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards
Here we
the
go,
abyss.
choices, guys.
He felt the heat of the jet stream. The Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Alright. I'm going to look kind of like a jackass, but I'm going to go with the Sky Ripper. I've already, kind of let a rabbit make its own decisions, and well, let's just say how that came out. I'm going to go and do this. This is probably where we make a whole bunch of choices and stuff. Let's do that.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was
Let's
more
just
than
go kill the
Renato could
Emperor.
fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Alright. Loading screen extravaganza. And the music starts.
As he set foot on the island, Renato could not help but feel a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Probably not. I mean, we're talking about my choices here. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Captain Thief playing Stories, The Journey of Destinies or something. I forgot the name already. We'll be back with our very next one tomorrow. So I will see you then. Bye.